Welcome back to Limbus Company Canto 4. I've gotten a nice night's sleep, so now we're ready to progress, and look at that. Just a full 10 extraction worth of lunacy. And that's because they've decided to roll back the conditions for the sanity gain and loss. They're gonna be doing it next week, but that's their little, like, repayment. And I think that's fair. I think I was kind of, like, fine with it by the end, but especially when you have the sanity loss change in the first enemy fight or the drones, that felt awful. Let's just continue with it. I feel like this is probably not going to have anything special. It seems like this is probably just going to be like an even worse like version of the last one, probably another 3-wave. Yeah. Very glad that there aren't too many 3-waves so far. This is the third 3-wave fight of the chapter. Isn't too bad, really. I think it's better than they were about it in Canto 3. Same time, I don't remember for sure. Definitely means that if I'm gonna be trying to use this team, I think I'm gonna be in not great luck a lot of the time. We'll see though. Okay. Bad start. Yeah, it happens. It happens. Yeah, that didn't do as much damage, nearly as much damage as I'd hope it would. As it happens sometimes, though. Nice, use it again. Oh, the full, all heads on the vibration compression. Always a very good thing to see. Nice, another heads, another heads, another heads. Okay, some insane rolls there. Turn 4. Now, if we're lucky, we probably can clear everyone out this turn. Then we'll be on a decent pace for the future, I'd say. Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, she's max sanity. Sure they didn't... Did they not all... They already introduced the sanity stuff? Because everyone seems to be doing much better than they were last time. I guess they did, huh? I thought it said that they were doing it next week's update. But I guess they just did a quick, like, rollback patch. There was, like, a little quick download. I guess that could have been that. I think we'll kill everyone here, though. Yeah. Okay, more of these guys. Do this, yeah. Just so that we don't spend her ammo too fast, because she's only got so much, and then she'll be in a bad position once that's been spent. Like that, there we go. Nice quick rounds will do a lot. By a lot, I meant in the sense that I would do a lot of tremor. But still do decent damage too, of course. These guys are a little more, well, they're more complete, so they definitely take a lot more to kill them. Although this is probably gonna dagger this guy, I'd assume. No, not quite. I guess it wasn't quite enough tremor. Yeah. Oh well. Bonk. Nice. We're getting some good hits off here. Yeah. Rodian did also just spend all her charge, which is a little not optimal. She's gonna be out next turn. So we're gonna need to build that back, ideally. Before we use the vibration compression again. Like... There we go. Yeah. Should hopefully be good enough. What turn is it? Is it turn 6? Hmm. 'Cause this is still doable. I don't know how I'm feeling about my chances though. The suppress is gonna be nice. Yeah, it sure was. That one is dead. And the shove's gonna do more damage to that one. No ammo? That's not great. But if you do, yeah, that's the issue. She's always gonna have to deal with a neutral. Okay, well, just go for all everyone's strong attacks, I guess. And we'll see if this will be enough to deal with this guy. Okay, nice. Sniper Boom just killed. Yep, as expected. So, one down. This guy is close to being staggered, finally. Okay. Nice, that one's dead. That's the one I was worried about. We should be able to pretty easily finish this one off. Yep, nice. Now I've got like 3 turns for these guys. 2 big robots. Wrecking Ball, 2 Saw Blade guys. Okay. A little scary. Nothing we can't handle, I don't think. Maybe do like a... Give the soup, maybe? You can't do anything. You can win clashes at least. You can burst Tremor. That's true. About it, though. Yeah, just go for that, yeah. Nice. Heads. Wait, does this one also burst Tremor? Am I stupid? Is it not a mass attack? I'm trying to tell what I've been seeing, if I'm going insane or not. Oh, that's a sad tales. Okay, there you go. You won the clash after all that. Nice. Always great to see. Okay. Oh. That's, Sinclair's not looking too good. Quick rounds is only gonna do a little damage because of the ammo. Oh no, it'll be enter ammo. Yeah, the suppress is the one where there's actually gonna be a lack of... You lost your first coin, really? Which means you can do nothing, because your first coin's also the one that bursts Tremor. I guess that guy didn't have a lot of Tremor, so it's not too much of a loss. Still unfortunate, though. Okay, we did some damage there. Whether or not we'll do enough damage is the question. You know, am I just being stupid about Rhyme Shake? AoE targets 3 slots. Has it only been hitting 1 person? Or am I just being silly? You can go for that, I suppose. And like this. Which one do I want to deal with? This one? Yeah, this one. Use what is cast there. Should be good. Okay, nice. I think we'll just stagger. Nice. That guy is probably gonna die next turn, I think. I don't think we can kill it this turn. Which is unfortunate, but Can't be avoided. I do think we're kind of just barely gonna miss the timer though. We're just not. We don't have enough of a damage output, especially with, well, Vi Sinclair.
방금은 좋지 않았어. 뭐 그럴 수도 있지. 포기하지만 말자고.
Nice, nice. Pretty good damage on that one.
그 자식은 아직 살아 있을 거야.
Okay. Hitting this ball with some good damage. This is the one we need to do good damage on. This one's still near full. Oh, Don got staggered. Okay, We need to win this turn in order to get our timer thing. Oh. Huh. Entering defensive mode, so they're gonna take less damage. That kind of means we can wail on them a lot right now. The class, so it's worth using it there. And, this, I guess? We're clashing against everything, but it's just kind of strange. You do that, yeah. Should be good. Oh, and this will tremor burst him. So I think he just got staggered. It's only 13 tremors, it's not like that much, but it'll still count. 28. And he didn't need the tremors to get staggered, I see. Oh well. You know, we did the best we could with this team, I think. Not too bothered by that. Bringing Ishmael to these longer fights is kind of awful, but she's also one of the only decent sources of tremor. It's the kind of thing where if we want to go for this build, we kind of gotta play a little stupid. That's how it goes. Hopefully they'll be able to build up more charge finally. And yeah, go for your ego. Might as well. There we go. Would be good. Staggered guy should die here. We'll just be able to damage the other guys a bunch in the process. Nice. Heads, heads, heads. And killed thanks to that. Yeah. Is that guy just still slightly alive? Okay. We'll just auto damage him. This attack is gonna be enough. Yeah. Nice. There's another victory. Possibly the last, like, random robot fight. I guess we'll see soon. It should keep us afloat. Yeah. Trader. You don't just call a chapter that. Bearing a trend, Otis stops on the way, having made some kind of conclusion. Couldn't begin to guess what it could be, so I decided to stay and listen. Are they really making a character that looks like Hod and then making her betray the team? That's what we're going with. Really? Okay. Fair enough. I mean, is there anyone else I could go if I wanted to change, like, Sinclair? Well, the base Heathcliff idea isn't too bad. He honestly might be better at winning clashes, so we'll try it. Sinclair, you've been benched.
슈렌느, 파편이 몸에 튀었는데 얼른 주입하는 게 낫지 않겠어?
Friend, you've got shrapnel wounds. Are you sure you don't want to use an ampule?
괜찮아.
I'm fine.
슈렌느라는 저 아까부터 멍해 보이는데 괜찮은 건가?
That Shrent fella. She's looking kind of blank-faced. Is she okay?
멍하... 아니지. 멍이나 때릴 리가 없지.
Blank-faced. Ha, of course not. She couldn't be so carefree.
이로써 분명히 적관.
This makes it evident.
테러범들은 진작에 대피했다. 이곳엔 우리를 직사시키려고 혈안이 된 살인마들만 있었을 뿐.
The terrorists have long since made their leave. All that's left are bloodthirsty murderers hell-bent on
내
killing
쪽에선
us.
판단을 끝냈다. 어이, 그쪽은 어떻게 생각하지?
I've made my judgment. Hey, what do you think? Otis nudged her head at
그
Mersalt.
판단에 동의한다.
I agree with it.
무슨 말을 하시는 거예요, 두 분?
What are you two talking
이곳에
about?
배신자가 있다는 것, 의심할 여지가 없는 상황이다.
There's a traitor in our ranks. No doubt remains in the matter.
우리가 출발했을 때부터 이미 정보가 새어나갔다는 것이지.
Thanks to this spy that our course and plans were being leaked from the moment we departed. Okay, so this is where we're gonna have to fight Rosespanner.
추후
Fair enough.
더 많은 피해를 막기 위해서라도 지금 이 자리에서 즉시 처분하는 것이 옳다.
To prevent further damage, it is right to dispose of them here and now. Traitor, I blankly watched as he brought up a concept foreign to me.
우리 중에는 가능성이 드물 테니 연구소. 니놈들의 수하들을 의심해야 합리적이다.
As it's unlikely to be one of us, the rational course of action is to suspect your institute's lackeys.
작전을
Otis
취소해야
saying
합니다,
that,
관리자님.
if he's not like one of the most
일단 말도 안
suspicious
되는 노름에
people yet.
휘말리는 건
The mission must be abandoned, Executive Manager. To allow ourselves to be involved in this nonsense is...
불쾌합니다. 설마 저희를 의심하시는 겁니까? 적어도 입사한 지 만 1년조차도 안 지난 여러분들보다는 신뢰 있는 관계라고 단언할 수 있습니다만.
I'm repulsed by your accusation. Are you seriously suspecting us? I can assure you that we trust each other better than you people who haven't been in the same firm for a year. Samjo argued, flash of light furiously bouncing off his
아니에요,
glasses.
삼조. 충분히 그럴듯한 가설이네요. 나 같아도 그렇게 말했을 거예요.
No, Samjo. Your hypothesis sounds plausible. I would have said the same.
당신들
아.
뭔가 할 말이 있는 것이죠?
You have something to say, don't you,
형님,
Mr. Dongrang?
저 해결사 집단들 이곳에 들어올 때부터 재생 앰플을 단 한 번도 사용하지 않더군.
That group of fixers haven't used regeneration ampules a single time since they came in here.
지정신이 박힌 전투원이라면 억지로
Any
내
sane
스스로라도
combatant would
쓰려들
kill to
때가
have
많지.
those.
한 가지 더 있다.
There is one more thing.
란이라는 자와 마주쳤을 때
When we encountered Ron,
저들만이 일정 거리를 두려는 행동을 보였다. 폭발할 걸 사전에 알고 있다고 볼 수밖에.
they were distancing themselves from her in advance. The only explanation is that they knew there would be an explosion.
아이쿠, 제가 유독 직감이 뛰어난 편이라고는 왜 아무도 생각을 안 하시나요?
Oh bother, why not consider the possibility that my intuition is just that keen?
얘들이랑 저랑은 유독 뛰어나게 건강한 체질이라 재생 앰플을 투여 안 한 것뿐이라면.
What if we weren't using the ampules because these buddies and I are built healthily?
혹시
오.
몰라 가져온 진실의 약 하나가 있는데 이걸 먹고 대답하면 믿어드리죠.
I've brought a truth tablet just in case. I'll believe you if you testify the same after taking it. Okay, truth tablet, another singularity type thing, possibly? Truth is kind of really important, so it makes sense.
진실이야? 그 빨간 거? 그런 수상한 걸 어떻게 믿고 먹나?
Truth tablet, that red thing. How can I take that suspicious looking drug?
선택의 여지가 없는 거 아닌가요? 이상하다. 나라면 먹던가 아니면 쩔쩔매면서 변명이라도 하려고 할 텐데.
Dongrang's kind of showing the other side of himself. Sorry, did you have a choice here? How strange. If I were you, I would take the tablet or make more desperate excuses.
죄다 수틀린 것 마냥 의심을 지울 기회를 걷어차는 게 나 죽여주세요 하는 것 같네요.
You're so gladly squandering your chances to clear yourselves of suspicion. It's almost like you're asking to be killed.
다 죽여야겠다고 마음 먹었다던가.
Or did you decide to kill us all and get away with it?
연구원이라서 논문이나 쓰는 줄 알았는데 소설을 쓰고 있네. 미친 새끼가.
I thought a researcher's job was writing papers, and you're out here writing fiction, you deranged maniac. Nico raised his weapon and pointed it at us.
궁지에 몰리면 졸린 쪽이 먼저 이빨을 드러내기 마련이지.
Showing your true selves now that you're cornered, eh?
슬롯 머신 한탕하기 특별 비법까지 알려줬는데 이렇게 보답하는 거예요?
Even thought you'd open my secret to winning at the slot machines, and this is how you return the favor? I didn't mean to click there, but oh well. Okay, yeah, I had a feeling. Although Shren might not actually be a traitor. I don't know, it's hard to tell still.
내가 응원하는 게 도움이 되긴 하려나?
Let's take a look at what these do. Tremor, they've got some rough things. They don't have passive, they do have sanity though. Oh, I see. So enemies have different panic sanity stuff. That's why you'd look at this. So low morale, gain 2 attack power down, panic, 4 attack power down. Fair enough. Eat this. Risk an escalation. Weak to pierce, resistant to slash. That's probably pretty good for us. Because this way we'll be able to just hit him with a lot of blunt attacks. And we've got some pierce attacks too. We don't have a lot of slash, if anything. Okay, luckily we... Well, even if that was Flash losing, she got her charge, so we can use her secondary well now. Kind of like the main purpose of that, honestly. At least as far as I play it.
최선을 다해보지. 아이씨, 방금 벌레 말은 듣지 않다는 사람 누구야?
I don't know if we're gonna fight Nico straight up, though. So there's the ones that have got swords and there's ones double hammers. Now the double hammers is... I guess it's different from the one Mersault is. Speaking is the one with the sword, Prideful's the one with the double hammers. They're not exactly like... Actually, this one might be an axe. It might be a hammer and an axe. A very weird axe. You get what I'm going at, though. Okay, you're losing. That's not great. And you can do this to just do a probably stupid amount of damage, assuming you get the heads. Okay. Alright. Well, you inflict some rupture and the vulnerability on that guy, if nothing else. And that's the tails, so Rodian did not get the funny result. A little sad, that's fine.
내가 응원하는 게 도움이 되긴 하려나?
Yeah, you do this so you can just do a lot of damage to this guy, I think.
먼저 간다.
He is staggered, so this will do a lot of damage. And these guys, they resist slash, but this one's, well, he's the staggered one, so that's why we're still bothering with the slasher ego. Yeah, 124. A little bit of damage, and I think there's another attack going for that guy. Yeah, Quake round. He may slightly live, though. I also do think this is possibly a new song. It's hard for me to tell. I'll have a lot easier time distinguishing songs, like, later on. Right now, it's not as easy to tell. It's over. Okay, my prediction is that the second wave here, we're gonna see a stronger guy that isn't Nico, because that's probably gonna be the guy that's Mersault's based off of. Because these guys don't exactly seem 1-for-1 with Mersault, and usually there is someone who's like decently 1-for-1. Mersault is not doing good. He's got max sanity and he is not doing good. Okay. Sure thing. If you say so. You do this though so you can kill that guy.
교전 시작합니다.
Make sure he dies, I guess. So that even if this fails, you've still got the, oh, he's staggered, actually. Mersault's taking a lot of damage here, oh god.
제대로 찝었군.
Okay, staggered that guy.
한방 먹였어.
They're doing a lot of damage to us. But I think we're still fine enough. Mersault being low HP. He'll heal HP when he recovers from stagger though, yeah? Oh, if we need Bloom. So yeah, because the passive isn't going to activate, he's not going to get that. Why are you so strong? Level 33. I mean, they are higher leveled than us by a little bit, yeah. Not exactly great. God. Maybe the part where we need to start using, like, an actual, like, team.
교전 시작합니다.
Not just these silly guys, these silly billies. Ooh. A body sack. This guy should actually finally die now. And Heathcliff's gonna start getting his passive active, which is always a fun time. Yep, there we go. Oh, he just bled though. Yeah, close enough to dying though. Okay, just 2 left now. How are my chances? My chances are looking good, I'd say. Oh, there we go.
시작합니다.
Yeah, people should be pretty good. Okay, we've got a lot of weaker attacks coming out. Should hopefully be enough to do a lot of damage to these guys. They may just survive, which will be unfortunate, but... Okay, the one who I was worried about died. Definitely not making the, we're not making the cut here. We're not getting this in 10 turns. We've got 4 turns for the second wave. Oh, it is just Nico. Okay. So there isn't exactly a 1-for-1 person with this Mersault. In Resonant, by the number of head points that... Why do they give, like... They did something similar for Ting Ting. Why are they giving the actual NPC variant, the fight variant, a gimmick they didn't give the actual identity? Oh well. In Resonant, by the number of head points that successfully hit for your turn. When bursting Tremor, heal 3 fixed damage per count and further raise stack damage by 3% per count. When alone, gain 1 Resonant, 1 Tremor Sing. Minus 1 flash power for every 5 Tremor they have. Interesting. When alone, marks the last unit that attack this character as a target next turn. Low morale effects gain damage up in Fragile. You gotta be careful about getting this guy low sanity. Because if he panics, he'll start doing 50% more damage and taking 50% more damage. Do you have any other way to get Resonant? Doesn't seem like it. Oh well. Mersault's gonna need to be careful. If he loses a clash, he just dies. Ooh, this is actually a very good time for Art of Blossom Star, yeah. Art of Blossom Star is gonna hit the wrong person though. Unfortunate. Do I want to bother with Roseate Desire? No, Roseate is also gonna hit the wrong person. I'll still do the Art of Blossom Star, why not? And you can go for this. And like this. You've charge? You do have charge. That'll go well, I think.
교전 시작합니다.
Should be pretty good. We've got a lot of Pierce Egos in this team, so I think they will do a lot of work when need be. 43, yeah, okay. You got the tails though.
당신을 인도해주지
Sad.
못해도 따뜻하게 안아줄 수는 있어요.
Oh well. It'll still do a lot of damage. Could have done so much more. Could have just straight up staggered that guy, probably. Ooh.
표적
And
확인.
there's like a bunch of Tremor on Nico to start out with. That's a good start. He is nice. Enactment, Tremor Burst. First of probably many. Yep, again. I just realized Nico has like 500 HP. Probably should have looked at that earlier. I probably should have seen it coming, but oh well. Not looking too good. You're being stabbed. You're being impaled. Okay. Vibration compression, this is gonna do a lot. Yep. What? Oh no, she's out of charge because she spent all her charge bursting Tremor. Now she's dead.
이럴 줄 알았으면
Hmm.
한탄 좀 적들이 이기고 있어.
Not really an ideal
먼저
outcome.
가버릴 거야.
Not very Yi-sung, as the kids say. What do I want to replace here? Probably one of these. Like this, and then you can go for... This is struggling. Ooh. I believe in you. You got that. Even if it's struggling, you can win. Use the telepole.
전부 지저분.
It'll do the good damage here. She doesn't really need the charge, but Dawn's gonna get the charge. It, I mean, it doesn't do... It physically does nothing on non-warp Dawn people, I don't think. It's not one of the ones that has a passive that actually makes the charge does something for her. Okay. Does this inflict a lot of tremor? It might. Inflicts tremor count, that's right. The quick rounds will be good tremor though. Oh, we actually won. We weren't expected to win. I think it's because Nico's lost a lot of sanity this turn. Suppress kills.
표적 완전 무력화.
Now there's 2 left. We'll need to do a lot this turn if we want to win. This will just hit Nico, yeah? Yeah. Can be your ego, and then... like that. There we go. Okay, so all these attacks should just go for Nico. Means we'll be able to build up a lot of tremor. I just kind of realized we didn't even use anything that bursts tremor this turn. No, oh we did, but at the very end. Means we're not gonna kill him this turn.
아직 살아 있을 거야.
I mean, he's gonna run away. I don't think he's gonna die because his guys have been running away. Yeah, that one corpse there. That's Rodion.
표적 확인.
Ironic that you kind of kill yourself in this fight, Nico. Isn't it? Well, once we do get the tremor burst off, Nico's definitely going to be staggered. Shame that it means we're gonna kill him on the 11th turn. A little bit better playing against this. I mean, this has been a pretty rough fight. Mersault being at almost dead this entire time. The fact that Rodion is dead. Yeah, that tremor burst was definitely a little overkill at that point. Oh well. That's fine. Let's see, you do that. You do that. Alright, that'll be good enough. I believe. Like this, yeah. And Nico dies.
교전 시작합니다.
Yeah, 69 tremor, jeez.
것들이 옥죄어 온다.
Little overkill in that regard. Yeah. I mean, we still got a lot of damage coming his way. Okay, 16 HP and Quake rounds. Oh, Snag Harpoon will finish it off. Cinematically.
그 자식은 아직 살아 있을 거야.
And... the whack, and then he runs. Yep. God. I just remembered the bull running animation and how it hopped around. I forgot about that until now. That was a very silly moment. Dawn, really? That Dawn was the most useful person here. Heathcliff was second. Interesting. Ishmael was the least useful unit. Little interesting. Creator 2. Anything else going on in the background? There's another robot there. Just how much longer is there to this? I don't think much longer. Otis and Marcel claimed there's a traitor in our group. Nico from Rosespanner Workshop denied the accusation, but the suspicion wasn't without reason. The Thinners were now confronting the people they were talking with mere moments ago. This one is an outsider turning against us, but made me wonder how long our bond could last. Ooh,
돈
a little worried, are ya? Dante.
아, 잠깐. 타임아웃이 필요할 것 같아요.
Give me a second. I think we need to call time out.
오늘 아침에 먹은 정어리가 좀 잘못되었는지 속이 좀 안 좋아서.
Might be the sardine I ate this morning. My stomach is aching.
대장님,
그런 건 없어.
Boss!
다음은 뭐 분이다.
No such thing. Sink is up next. Slice your neck completely.
슈렌느 씨,
Run!
슈. 뭐?
See what?
슈렌느 씨가 말해줬어요. 이곳에 들어오면 절대로 재생 앰플만큼은 사용하지 말라고.
Friend told us something. While we're in here, don't ever use regeneration ampules, no matter what.
아, 그걸 곧대로 말하면 계약 파기야 임마.
Friend is a little sus. Saying that out loud is breaching the contract, you dolt.
슈렌느가 그렇게 말했다고? 왜?
So, Shren told you that. Why?
몰라요. 때가 되면 알게 될 거라고 했는데.
I don't know. She said we'll see in due time.
뭐 제일 간단한 방법이 있지 않겠어요?
Well, we have the simplest way to find out, don't we? Yeah, he's going full, like, sadistic mode. No longer a silly guy. After fiddling with the regeneration ampule in his hand, Dong Grang made a sudden move. He quickly jabbed the ampule into the unguarded Fixer's body like a dagger. The Fixer tried to remove the ampule, but its content had already entered the system.
왜 그렇게 놀라요, 대장님? 재생 앰플을 꽂으면 어떻게 되는 건데요?
So surprised, boss. What happens if the ampule is injected? Are you getting some sort of, like, abno, dude?
이거 이상한데.
Is this weird? Fixer's limbs began to twist in strange angles. And something started protruding through the flesh. Collapsed on the floor, the Fixer tried to yell something, but failed to make any sound.
나만 익숙한 모습이야?
Is it just me, or is this awfully familiar?
설마 그 벌레 소굴을 기억하는 사람이 그래
God.
당신뿐이겠어?
Please, you don't really think you're the only one who remembers that bug den, do you, Greg, babe? Resembling larvas or snails.
이런.
Oh dear.
그만하자. 내가 너무 많은 사람을 끌어들였나 봐.
Let's stop here. I dragged too many people into this.
뭐 돈에 혹해서 온 건 저잖아요.
Well, it was my decision to take the deal for money.
아, 이럴 줄 알았으면 어제 한탕 좀 제대로 해보고 오는 거였는데.
Deary me. Should have gone on a bigger spree yesterday if I knew it would come to this. I mean, I did know. I mean, it was obvious the fact Rosespanner, because in the actual Rodion update dialogue, it did mention her getting like a request from K-Corp. But I guess it wasn't from K-Corp as much as it was from Shren. Are we gonna have to fight like the mutated horrible things? Are we gonna have to fight Shren? What's exactly happening? That didn't really feel like the time for a fight. This gonna be a 3-wave one? No, this is another 2-wave one. Should I have maybe learned my lesson and did something different this time? Maybe. Doesn't mean I did. Ooh. There you go, there you go. A little close, but you won in the end. Losing our clashes. As we love to do so much, we did like nothing that turn. We just lost and lost. We've got some decent chances here though. Things may go better. I'm gonna have to go back through and redo a lot of these fights later down the line. That's fine.
내가 응원하는 게 도움이 되긴 하려나? 힘내긴 해보자고.
그렇게 하죠.
This'll do decent. I think this guy is gonna...
걸려라.
Yeah, fair bit of tremor, I think. Fair bit of stagger damage. Somersault's being hit a little bit.
표적 확인.
그래서 카론이 안전벨트
Dawn and
잘하라고
Heathcliff
했잖아.
are both staggered now. We've got enough speed die that we'll be able to counter everything, though. So I'm not too worried. You do that. Once again, not great odds right now.
확인 사살.
Okay, that one's staggered. Nice.
표적 무력화.
Ishmael's using a lot of her ammo here. Almost out. Oof. Rodion is not having a great time.
무너졌다. 재정비를 해보는 게 좋아.
Oh, she's stagger plus plus. I was like, wait, why is she 3 times fatal everything? It's the stagger plus plus. Yeah. Like this, sure.
교전 시작합니다.
Okay. Oh, I was gonna say the actual like power down this guy has, thanks to it almost mattered. Yeah, that's not great. Already off to a bad start this fight. If we do lose, I can just pull out Sinclair.
표적 무력화.
Okay. Win, and high? Loss? High? Loss. Okay, after all that. Yeah, this is not going great so far. Okay, God. That was awful. That was so awful. How did we do so poorly there after all that?
승객이 딱콩 한방 먹였어.
God.
라운드엘이 무너졌다. 재정비를 해보는 게 좋아.
Okay, once again, we'll be able to probably stagger this guy or something. I'll go for the double. I'll do that so she'll actually win the clashes. Even though it is kind of overkill having Rodion use 2 egos on this one guy. But he's gonna resist them and
걷어들일 순 없었어.
oh, it does mean Rodion's passive is active now, which might actually be like awful for us. Because due to that passive, she's gonna lose 10 sanity every time everyone dies, so her sanity is gonna go down pretty rapidly, I think.
뜨거운
Especially since she is using this ego.
마음을 녹일 수
We got
있다면.
the heads on it though, so not exactly nice.
표적 확인.
Okay, those two both die. So there's just one of these guys left.
야호. 이기는 편.
And it's been
우리 편.
7 turns. Yeah. Really would. I mean, well, he dies. We can use this to, like, slowly whittle this guy down, though. Okay, and yep, he's dead. So now we've got 3 turns for this. Oh, it's just goons. Huh.
먼저 가버릴 거야.
Wasn't expecting the goons. I wasn't expecting the just goons encounter. Well, we've got a lot of winning clashes here. Who knows, maybe we will be fine. You're out of ammo. So you... go for this move. I'll hit the back height. No, never mind, don't go for that move. Maybe... you... should go for this, then. Get that active and running and all that stuff. All that jazz. You go for this, why not?
교전 시작합니다.
Just hit that guy with a hard hit. Okay. He still wins? Nice. Good to see. Heads means this can do a lot of damage, especially because these guys are weak to this. Did he heal?
걸려라.
Or was that, I think it was just a weird UI thing, most likely.
유효타 좋아.
That one's almost dead. So what exactly is up with the K-Corp singularity in this place? Why did the guy turn into a bug-like thing? We're not fighting the bug-like thing. Is there just some sort of weird security measure? Is it sabotage? Or is this actually a thing they do here just to, like, mess with people? I don't know. Definitely making me think, though. Also, just how much is left? Not a lot, I know that. Really not a lot. But where is it gonna end off? Is it gonna do some sort of silly cliffhanger type deal? Oh. Rain Trapper sync next turn. Yeah, why do these guys have like silly gimmicks that just literally they did not bother giving to the actual identities? Oh well. Probably for the best. We don't need more gimmick people. That can be a bad idea, I guess. You do that. How much tremor does this guy have? Almost nothing? Almost nothing. Okay. Like that, there we go. Oh, another one, of course. Just finish that guy off. Shove, just to do a little bit, not too noteworthy. There's a desire. Got the heads, sad. It's a pierce though, so it'll do decent damage, and it's enough to stagger this guy. Meaning this guy is just not going to get the chance to clash, I don't think, since we hit his, like, last, dice from afar. Now we're just going to beat these guys up, I think. Yeah. He's going to gain some stupid strength bonuses next turn, thanks to his passive from his ego. Okay, 9 HP on that guy. And that's the only guy left. We'll go for the body sack to finish this off. The 6 strength body sack. Yeah, 30 rolled, nice. Body sack, my beloved. And 101 damage on this guy. Might as well. So we actually did this 1 in 10 turns, despite the 7-turn first wave. I guess it was only 6 turns for the first wave, because the 7-turn was part of the second wave. So not too bad, not too bad. Nice. Raider 3. And that's not the end of the hallway. There's more. Are they kind of splitting it up? I'm trying to tell. Trader, Trader 2, Trader 3, and then more hallway, I think. Hard to say. Who knows, maybe this is it. It was revealed that Trent and the Rosespanner workshop fixers were in cahoots with the enemy. Before we could ask the reason, one of the fixers melted down after a forced injection of the regeneration ampule. Wasn't that supposed to heal the body? For now we have Nico and the remaining fixers to deal with. Is it just because Shren, like, tampered with them, maybe? Maybe that's all there is to it. I don't know, though. I feel like there's some dubiousness going on. Don Graying knows something we don't, maybe. Oh. No dialogue before this, just straight into the fight. God. Okay, going for the awful idea clashes just because might as well. Who knows, they might work. They didn't work, but thought that counted. You're already staggered, okay. We outnumber these guys though, so we're fine. Like this, there we go. Mersault has been staggered now. Once again, we've still got as many speed dice as them. Speed coins, speed slots. No, we don't? What? Oh, it's because someone's going for the staggered guy still. Right, right. So Dawn's gonna take a little hit. Should be fine though. Huh? Oof. Come on, Heathcliff, not great. Guarding against that for a little bit of safety. It wasn't enough safety. Unfortunate. This shouldn't do too much damage, yeah.
카론이 안전벨트 잘하라고 있잖아.
Got enough charge to make that work. That'll be good, that'll be good. Use your eco here, I think. Now you can do nothing, really. Really, what level are these guys? 31? Why is my team so incompetent here? Because they're getting high sanity. We need to make them sad by killing their friends, I think. Rodion, you do that. Kill their friends. Doing a great job killing their friends, Rodion. Fanatical Judgment. Will this do enough to stagger him? No. Not quite. Oh. That was a lot closer than it should have been for, you know, an ego attack. But it happens. She'll be able to heal herself a little bit with this. Not much, but like a little. Fatal. He's just barely not staggered. Yeah. Come on. He did it! He did it! The odds were against him and he still won. That's the goat. That's my goat. The odds were against him horribly here, but he's got a lot more sanity now, and the enemy's got less sanity relatively. So yeah, he's feeling much better. Means we can. You still have full ammo? Have you really not landed a single one of your ammo attacks at all? That's kinda sad. Guess it happens though, so meh. And finish that guy off. Nice. You're at max charge. Oh, actually 5 of them this time. Was it actually 5 of them last time and I'm being stupid? Probably. Oh well. It happens. It happens. Oh, we've got a lot of good clashes here. I don't know what I'd go for as far as using egos. Maybe one of these. Maybe like, yeah, something like this, and we pop this attack. And, any other bad clashes? Not really. I think otherwise we just kind of hang tight. Okay. A lot of things going on here, I feel. Okay. Teleport, this will be good damage. This guy probably just gets staggered. That's a tails, though. Not exactly optimal. Not exactly ideal. Okay, 40 damage. Nice, got staggered through that. Mersault also got staggered. Not nice. We staggered more than they've staggered of us, though. So it works out. Okay, ooh. You use an eagle on that guy, I think, yeah. Because he's gonna try whacking you a little bit. Wouldn't be nice. Otherwise, otherwise I think we just hang tight still. Once again, don't really have much of a reason for a lot of these egos to be used yet. A lot of the enemies are staggered and we'll just do a lot of damage to them without needing to use any sort of ego. And yeah, speaking of stagger, there that guy goes. Okay, heads on vibration compression. And another heads, and another heads. That did a lot of damage. Think he just dies? Yes.
한 건 했고.
Yes, yes. Another death.
탱고더. 아, 옛날 버릇이. 적사살. 좋아.
My mouse has stopped working. There we go. About to say, that's not a good sign, but it's all good. It's all dandy, even. I mean, I don't know. I think I just go for this. Ooh. The attack power up. Oh, Heathcliff died. That's not nice.
자, 한 건 했고. 걸려라. 자, 한
Alright.
건 했고.
Just one guy left. He's got a lot of HP, but he's also getting a lot of attacks aimed for him. He's also been stagger plus, because he's got a lot of primer. And there we go. Cleared this one within 10 turns too. This one a lot more cleanly though. Let's see what's gonna happen now. Another story perhaps? No.
이 정도면
You
너무
did 50%.
성공적인데?
Okay, fair enough. You're
나오는 거
doing
아니야?
great. Heathcliff took the most damage because he died. Crater 4, okay. Just continuing along with this part. Yeah, same little thing. Insufficient in Kaplan, there we go. It was only a matter of time. On this team, yeah.
시작합니다.
I know we haven't been going for a lot of variety, but this is somewhat variety in the fact that this isn't like a very normal build, I feel. Ooh,
카론,
they're working with the robots now.
100초만 기다려줄게.
New background. Fancy indeed. We need to be playing it a little smarter here.
죽겠네.
Just a little though.
걸려라.
Nice. That did a lot of damage. Thanks to that guy being weak to the blunt. Ooh. That's been done for so long, and for what?
방금 벌레 말은 듣지 않는다는 사람 누구야?
Oh, well. And like this should work well. Okay. Oh, you lost that clash, Rodion. Great job. Upheaval. Ooh. Okay, nice. Lost a coin. Still won overall, though. He's awfully close to being staggered, though. Hopefully Heathcliff doesn't get staggered. So yeah, the robots are going for him because of the get 'em. Yeah, just defend there, honestly. It's the safer option. No need to be too stupid.
유효타 좋아. 계속 집중하지.
Okay. Got good sanity, so he's doing fair damage here. You've got not optimal sanity, but it's raising. It's rising. This guy is still not staggered. He will be staggered soon, I hope. Okay. Ishmael lost the flash. Not nice. Okay. Ishmael actually defended for once, so she didn't get staggered because of that, I think. What? Okay. For a second I was so confused because I thought he was attacking Mersault.
적들이 흔들흔들. 기회.
Also, here is the confident Rosespanner works on Fixer, so there's the one that Mersault's replacing. One that's just got the big hammer as opposed to a sword or the hammer and axe. That just threw me so off because the fact that it was like, what, Mersault? Why is Heathcliff attacking Mersault? What's happening? But then I was like, wait, is that Mersault? And I realized it wasn't. Looked similar, but not quite right. A little bit off. Nice. That robot's down. Those robot's dead too. Yep. So we just gotta deal with the people now. think we've got some decent attacks still headed for him. Oh yeah, suppress this guy. This might kill? Not quite. 1 HP. So close.
우리가 우세. 서둘러 끝내보자고.
You go for that. Play it safe. Don't go for any risky attacks when we can go for safe attacks. I'm sure this means Marcel's gonna be weakened next turn, but it happens.
수많은 것들이 옥죄어
The
온다.
multitude tightens its hold. It happens.
어떠냐?
Okay, that one's dead, as expected. Is this gonna be where Nico shows up again? I wonder. Yeah, this is... I don't think we're gonna kill this guy this turn, no. One more turn just to finish him off. I guess that's fine though.
이기는 편, 우리 편.
Means we gotta go for our weak baby attacks right now. Like that, yeah. Okay, there we go. Should be good.
탱고더. 아, 옛날
Now,
역시.
oh, they're teaming up with one of the combined bots though. Fancy. You do that, of course. For us, or quick rounds, I think. The better option. Like that, okay, nice. This way this guy's gonna get a bunch of tremor early on, so we'll be able to stagger him with like another burst attack if a burst attack hits him. The Art of Blossom Star is just gonna do a lot here. Yeah.
당신을 인도해주진 못해도 따뜻하게 안아줄 수는 있어요.
Okay. 100 damage, yeah. Nice. Yeah, because our Blossom Star does like tremor damage, or stagger damage, doesn't it? Very silly indeed. Oop. She resists it, she's fine. Oh, and a vibration compression on this guy. A max sanity vibration compression, so it does a lot of damage. Still got a lot of attacks that haven't gone through. Oop. Okay, he's got staggered by that. A lot less attacks now. Heathcliff made the smart move of tanking the attacks with his body. He blocked him though. He blocked him.
해보는 게 좋아.
And like, ooh. Hit him with this and then this maybe. Ishmael's dealing with a lot more of these than I'd like. To the point where she's gonna have to take a struggling, I think. You go for this though, yeah.
시작합니다.
Okay, that was a little sad.
그래도 언제나 추월할 수는 없으니까.
30 damage on both of them is fine enough. Ooh, die.
하나 마무리했습니다.
표적 확인.
I think we'll be able to do the speed one, hopefully. Oof.
야호.
Getting a lot of staggers happening though. A little scary, a little scary. So you three are the ones who need to use egos. Do you use soup on this guy, I think? Yeah. He's in defense mode, so he's just kind of going to resist the damage. But that's fine. I mean, he's probably going to get hit by a lot more attacks. So I think, yeah, this guy's dead. So yeah, the two attacks going for this guy are probably going to be brought to someone else instead. And this guy's also very dead. I guess he's lived that attack, but he won't be living much longer. Hey, you're still alive a little bit. Heathcliff isn't quite dead yet. Here's the attack that he's defending, yeah. Paralysis, not nice. I don't think it was, I mean, it's just a +4, I think, something like that. So it didn't matter too much. Oh. And the paralysis continues, yep.
우리가 우세. 서둘러 끝내보자고.
Now we just gotta kill it this turn, so we gotta use every blunt attack we have. You hit him with that, hit him with, any other blunt ones we can use? Snag Harpoon. We'll use that, and then we'll see what else we have left. We can go for this, might as well. Even if he resists it, it'll still be good. Do you have something you could use? Yeah. Might as well then. Just pop on a Sangre de Sancho. Make sure this guy's very dead. He should be. This should be a nice, easy EX clear. We'll see though. We'll see.
일이 끝나갈 조짐이
Okay, there's the stagger, yeah. What is cast to finish this?
모든
And
걸
just in the
거둬들일
nick
순
of
없었어.
time. Victory.
이 정도면 너무
Huge
성공적인데.
success. Huge success. Trader 5, and then it changes. Really can't say I was expecting it to go on this long. How long has this recording session been? It's been over an hour. Okay. Well, next time we're actually going to finish everything off, I think. Yeah, thank you for watching, and see you next time. Bye.